Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris, where we are currently working on bulking up our fleets and defenses in hopes of being able to hold off the awakened empires. We're not fighting them right now, we're watching the Galactic Entente fight them, and them fight each other. And the whole thing is just awkward. It's a thing. So let's go ahead and get our final battleship queued up. There we go, that is the last one. All of our fleets are now currently at full strength until such a time as we expand them again via tech. We'll see when that happens next. We're going to be at 630, so we can only go up to 660, which means that one more expansion would actually be okay. We'd be 2 over our cap, but that's not the end of the world. Let's check in on our planets here. We need housing on this particular world. So we'll upgrade this Hive Warren. We need housing here as well. We have nothing to upgrade. So we'll have to cease drone production here. So that'll be fine. And in fact, we could probably replace... That's 2 housing from the Confluence of Thought. Interesting. This military junta here wants to do a research agreement. Is this in our favor? Their tech is equivalent. It kind of is in our favor. Okay. This generator world here is going to be fine. This refinery station needs housing, so we'll build a habitation district. And I want to replace this with an exotic gas refinery. Since last time I checked, that's what we're lowest on. We can always stop our sale of rare crystals, so that would be fine. Chameleon field exposed. A chameleon energy field of some sort concealing an ancient structure was recently exposed on the surface of Mestros 4, a lifeless planet inside our space. Only a chance asteroid impact, which was detected off or deflected off the field while the planet was being monitored by a passing freighter, revealed its existence. That should be investigated. An archaeology site, huh? On Mestros? That's over here. Go investigate it. I suppose we don't yet have our gateway over here up. So it's going to be a bit of a jump, but it should be fine. Okay. What else do we need? I mean, we need to be putting alloys at this point into our bastions, like this one. This one is a prime example. No defense platforms. There need to be 3. We're going with 3 ion cannons because they do not cost any upkeep. And then we're doing 4 defense platforms, is the idea. But these are very expensive. So we'll just queue 1 up for now, and they take a long time to build, too. So we just need to be pouring alloys into this at this point. We don't need any additional fleet capacity for now. Well, we don't need any additional alloys in our fleets for now. So that'll be fine. These guys should arrive at their destination quite soon, actually. They're moving pretty quickly. I suppose that's what we get when we've got jump drives. So we need to continue putting our resources into our defenses here, and once we have our defenses pretty much good to go, we may end up declaring on these guys. Their fleet power is still considered overwhelming to ours. Their economic power is equivalent, and their tech level is still superior. But they aren't just completely outstripping us. In fact, I believe we're catching up with them. And we are going to have our tradition, our final tradition, coming in 22 months. So that's a huge deal. Because then we're going to have bonus damage against them. Which will be nice. Good ol' Ascension perks.
Accretion complete.
But I don't want to take any action that would potentially distract the Galactic Entente from their current mission. I wouldn't mind taking over the Vivisanja Consortium. That would be nice. So, protectorates... Yeah, I don't think a protectorate is exactly what we want here. Can ask to become their subsidiary? No thanks, that's not what I'm looking for. But regardless, I kind of don't want to take any sort of hostile action right now. Scum and Villainy on Generator 3 is no good, though. Generator 3, what are you doing? Drone deviancy here. We're going to deploy hunter-killer drones. There we go. Nothing going on our other worlds that we need to know about other than we need jobs on this agriculture world. We can go to food processing centers. We've got the volatile motes. Barely, but we've got them. We're starting to reach our economic limits here, though. Excellent. The Mestros Gateway is now good to go. Which means that this science ship should theoretically use it on the way back. And yeah, it looks like they've already recalculated that, which is nice. We are still building our Titan here. Another 900 days on that.
Research complete.
And of course, we do need a large amount of ion cannons. We're going to go ahead and get one queued up here. Army damage increase. We can grab another fleet command limit. This is fine. So in 36 months, yeah, we're up to 675 naval cap now. This is completely fine. This is going to bring us from 430 to, or from 630 rather, to 660. Which is kind of ideal. So very soon now, we're going to be able to queue up another ion cannon. It kind of doesn't matter where it goes. We just need to be building ion cannons in our bastions. Just as fast as we ever can. We're now up to 683 naval cap.
Construction complete.
Interesting. We may want to go to a 4th fleet if this keeps going up at this speed. Oh, hello. Okay. That's not the Galactic Entente piecing out or anything. That's completely fine. I'm not concerned as long as the Galactic Entente doesn't give up. The Rixi are definitely... Okay. The Entente actually just took this territory back. That's great. That's exactly what I want to see. Keep it up, Rixi. I would love to be able to just close my borders to everybody. In fact, can I maybe do that under a policy? Does that close borders with everybody? Like, I want to cut everybody off. Okay, the Pelsimius League is now association status with the Entente. Fair enough. Yeah, the, this definitely had an effect on the landscape. This little war that the Awakened Empires decided to have. It'll probably wrap up soon enough, but regardless, I want no part of it. Just continue pressing ahead with techs and constructions, and let's not spend all of our resources on war right now. Instead, let's spend it on being ready for war.
Accretion complete.
Excellent. I'll go things on Generator 3. Fair enough. Alloys 1 needs a job. Do we have a volatile mode available? We do. We have 1. We're going to need to make more volatile modes for sure, but we have this archaeological site. The structure appears to be a giant mausoleum or necropolis, dating back several million years. There are no obvious signs of previous looters, so the structure may have been left untouched since the chameleon field was erected. The structure's first chamber is accessible, but an impenetrable door blocks any further progress. Large alien glyphs, as yet untranslated, have been carved into the wall above the door. Oh, keep going. Excellent. Okay, we can definitely get another ion cannon, and so we shall. This is how we want it to end up looking, with 4 defense platforms and 3 ion cannons. That is the ultimate goal. Many of these are already there. Many of them are not. I'm going to go ahead and sell some food here, as well as a few minerals. And I'm just going to import a few extra alloys. There we go. Speed up this process a little bit. We're going to want to get both of these upgraded as well. Like, realistically, everything here, everything in the outliner needs to be at this 56k group. It's not going to be enough to stop them, but it's going to be enough to slow them down. Scientist level up. It's always nice to see. Yeah, we're getting there. 14 months on these, 27 on this. It's fine. Not too concerned about that. That's not a concerning fleet there. I'm guessing the Forerunner War is already over? Actually, it's not. Interesting. I thought for sure they would have been done by now. Okay, so we do have enough to queue up another one of these ion cannons, and so we shall. Get that constructing ASAP, because we never know when we're going to get pulled into this war. Against our will. It could happen at any time. This mining world has an available building, and we're going to build a chemical plant, because we are currently low on those. So that'll be fine. We're doing okay on minerals as well, at least as long as we have enough for capacity overload and production targets. Which they're going to be staying up for a few more years, so I think we'll be okay.
Accretion complete.
We should be fine, theoretically. The science world needs a job. We have the gases, right? Yep, we do. Fantastic. We're going to need another ion cannon over here, but it's going to take one more month tick beyond the one that just happened. Which I'm not okay with. I was really hoping that would be enough, but not quite. One more month tick. Let's go. Here's the month tick, and here's the ion cannon. Excellent. More ion cannons. That's what we need. There's no doubt about it. This is just a huge mess. Like, the entire galaxy. It's just a huge mess right now. Hey, there's our tradition. Ruler level cap increased. That allows us to take the Galactic Contender perk. There we go. That does mean that we're not going to be able to grab the perk that gives us a bonus against the endgame crisis. Which is potentially awkward, but that's what the reality perforator is for, ultimately. And we'll see if we even get an endgame crisis. May or may not happen. Where are these Forerunners going? We don't actually know. But I'm assuming they're trying to get over here. to fight the throng. At least, I would think that's a safe assumption.
Hostile fleet rumbled.
Hello. Oh, that's just that raiding fleet that we said no to earlier. That is not in the slightest a threat. Okay, we need one more month tick.
Complete.
Come on, month tick. You can do it, month tick. There we go. Ion cannon. Now we just need 2 more here, and then we need another round of them. We need a lot of alloys to get this done, realistically. Oh, the Forerunners managed to get up over there. Right. Of course they would. Well, here's our archaeological site event. The alien glyphs above the door have been translated as follows. I am Zarklan, the guardian of Maz Tarb, the prophet of Zva. In a galaxy awash with spite and hatred, I have chosen to seclude myself here. Proceed, if ye be worthy. After combing through the first chamber for anything of interest, archaeologists discovered a tiny concealed wall panel. When pressed, the ancient door rumbled open. The second chamber can now be accessed. Go for it. What could possibly go wrong? Also, I'm pretty sure that our edict expired for capacity overload. No, it did not. We're just in the negative. Let's see if it changes on this month tick. No, it didn't. That's fine. We can bump up our automatic food trade by a fair amount. We'll bump it up by 150, and we're still going to be making about 100. So that should be fine. So, we're actually not in the black from that. I'm surprised. I'm very surprised, actually. Yeah, this is not going to go well for you.
Rocket new tech.
This is really not going to go well. Okay, energy weapon damage upgrade. That's fine. What do we want next here? Kinda doesn't matter. We'll go with energy weapon... Actually, no. Energy weapon attack speed is the better one. I just spent a whole lot of time explaining that. Defense platform hull points is going to be important as well. So, this battle is not going to last very much longer. The real question is, did we actually lose anything here? They've been destroyed. Fantastic. And we did end up losing 2 defense platforms. So we'll queue those up. Get those rebuilt. And then, the Galactic Entente is definitely losing. The battle is starting to turn against them. I don't think there's any way that we can avoid saying that. Like, they're starting to lose this. There's just... the odds are too much against them. If we had joined them, maybe. But I didn't. We can't join their federation unless they're at peace. We could ask for association status. Like, for example, with these guys. Oh. Synthoid Link have us declared as a rival, so they won't actually let us. Well, their loss. The second chamber is unremarkable, aside from another set of alien glyphs above a closed door. They read, Petty kings issued edicts in my name. Empires waged war in my honor. Fools sang my praises. I would have none of it. No secret wall panel has yet been found that would provide access to the third chamber. Well, keep looking. We are currently not at war, so maybe the guy will be okay with it. Probably not, though. This is probably going to end poorly, unless I miss my guess. We're still losing energy credits. I'm going to go ahead and bump up our automatic trade here to 50. or by 50. So to 1250. With any luck, we'll be okay.
Construction complete.
How are we doing up over here? Our capital requires housing and a job. We could maybe replace the confluence of thought. Like, what are we actually getting out of Unity anymore? We're not getting traditions any longer. So maybe we should replace our confluence of thought with a hive warren. We're negative on amenities, so that's probably going to help us anyway. There we go. Okay, so we still need quite a large number of ion cannons.
Construction complete.
And there goes our capacity overload edict. We'll reactivate that, and now we should definitely... Still backward? What? How did activating the capacity edict lose us 40 energy credits? I'm baffled. I mean, we can bump up our automatic trade by another 50 here. But this is very, very strange. Okay, now we're making money. We can cut down our purchase here of minerals by 50, and that's what I'm going to do. But our production targets will be up for about another year, so that's fine. Now we need a job on this tech world. We do have exotic gases available, so that's fine. This tech world requires housing. Let's repair these maintenance depots. Build a hive district. And then replace these sentinel posts with a research lab. And then build a research lab here. There we go. Now we still have unemployment on our capital, but we can upgrade this hive warren to an expanded warren. And that's exactly what we're going to do and get ourselves additional amenities. We have 7 unemployment jobs here, though, so we're going to need to upgrade several of these research complexes. Like that. That should do enough. Okay, so fleet command limit has come up again. We can actually do it yet again. So let's go ahead and bring this to 25 destroyers. Maybe 26. 52 corvettes. 13 cruisers. For right now. Is what we'll do. There we go. Excellent. Now we're going to need to enlarge our fleets again. And so we shall. There's 2 of them done. And now this one is going to take a little longer because we don't have the alloys banked. But that'll be fine. Theoretically, we should be roughly a match for the Rixie Fanatics now. I don't think it takes into account the fact that we have that 33% boost, and it definitely doesn't take the Reality Perforator into account. So we should be roughly equivalent to the Rixie Fanatics right now, but I'm just going to continue to let this war play out. The Kemplar Directors are definitely winning over here, but their fleet power is now inferior to ours. That's actually huge. And once they start actually fighting each other, this is going to be interesting over here. To be sure. Okay, so we're going to need a cruiser constructed over here, so we're going to need 1 more round of reinforcements. That's fine. It is about time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.